What's up, Earth signs? How y'all doing, man? How you doing? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We're going to take a little look here tonight and see if the person that you're thinking about is going to reach out. So this is going to be one mini reading for Taurus, one for Virgo, and one for Capricorn. Now, if you're not dealing with a situation in which there is no communication and you would like communication, then this would not be for you. Remember, information for scheduling personal readings is in the description of the video. Okay, all right. All right, let's take a look and see what we got for Taurus. First, we're starting this off looking at whether or not this person wants to talk to you. How does this person feel about talking to Taurus? Do they have anything that they want to say? If so, what? If not, why not? How does this person feel about talking to Taurus, universe? How do they feel about communicating with Taurus? Hermit reversed. Could be a Virgo for some of you, maybe. I don't know what to say about that yet. Five of Wands reversed. Okay. So, yeah, I do think they want to talk to you. Absolutely. I think they want to clear the air with you. They would like to clear the air and just, squash the beef, basically. But I think they're scared. I think they're a little bit nervous. Probably because they're afraid that you're still mad at them, maybe. It's not really telling me. Usually, whenever something like this comes up, indicating, that they're afraid or nervous to come forward, usually something will come through that'll indicate why they're reluctant, but it's not telling me. The only thing I can assume is they're afraid that you're still mad at them, or they're afraid that, you might start an argument with them. I don't know. All it's telling me, though, is that they want to clear the air with you. They want to talk to you. But they're too afraid. They want closure, I think, with the Death card. Knight of Swords, Death card. Five of Wands reversed. That looks like closure to me. Don't they look like closure? I got a lot of major arcana on the table here. Let me go ahead and name off the signs that I have. I have Leo, Cancer, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Leo again, and Virgo. All right, well, let's see if they are going to reach out. Is this person taking it upon themselves to reach out to Taurus? Are they reaching out? Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands isn't a very action-packed card. She ain't doing a whole lot of movement. She's just sitting there, chilling with her stick and her cat. She ain't moving. Let me go ahead and get a few more cards laid out. See if there's any action. No. Open doors hanging wide open. But we got two queens here, so that's not a lot of action. So now it looks like they're kind of moving on from this. The door's hanging wide open. So basically they have the door hanging wide open if you would like to break the silence, but they're not doing that. They're moving on from this. Well, let's get the advice. Let's see what would happen if you did reach out. Would that be a good idea? What deck do I want to use? How about this one? Everyday Witch. What's the advice for Taurus, universe? Would it be a good idea if Taurus did reach out? What would happen? What's the advice? Ace of Wands. Ooh, Page of Cups reversed. Hang on. Okay. If you use to reach out for now. Wow, we got Ace and Knight of Swords here. So you would want to make sure that at least right now, you're just getting closure and closure only for now. Okay? It doesn't matter what you want to do. It doesn't matter if you want to move on and find somebody new or reconcile with somebody from the past. You still got to close out the old cycle. So even if you would like to bring this person back into your life eventually later on down the line, you're still going to have to close out the old cycle and squash all the beef first. If you don't, it's just going to bubble back up to the surface and manifest into a repeat cycle. But this is honestly telling me that there is potential for successful reconciliation. There's potential. With the Emperor and the Empress. But as we all know, most reconciliation attempts fail. Why? Why is it that it seems like nobody can reconcile successfully? Because they're not clearing the old energy out. That's why. The primary law is the law of vibration. All it takes is one person bringing the same energy back to the connection that was there when the two of you separated. And that energy is going to manifest itself all over again. And the same outcome is going to manifest. Now, it gets more nuanced than that. But in a nutshell, that's pretty much the reason why every time you see somebody try to reconcile, what happens? The same fucking thing that happened last time, right? It just loops around into a repeat cycle. Most of the time. Yep. So, closure for now. For now. All right. Virgo. Virgo. Let's see if this person wants to talk to you. Do they have anything that they want to say? If so, what? If not, why not? Does this person want to talk to Virgo, universe? How do they feel about talking to you? Do they have anything that they want to say? Ooh, Ten of Cups reversed. Damn, dog. Ten of Cups and Ten of Pentacles both reversed. So that tells me they have no faith whatsoever in this connection. No faith. However, I think they are waiting on you to break the silence. They still feel karmically tied to you. Maybe they're waiting for you to let your guard down. I can't stand it when that comes through. It's one of the most annoying things to come through in a reading with a past person. Waiting for you to let your guard down. How the fuck are they going to know when and if you let your guard down? How are they going to know? How are they going to know? That never makes sense to me. Never makes sense to me, but whatever. So it kind of feels like... I don't know if I would go as far as to say that they want to talk to you as much as I would say that they just feel a really strong sense of unfinished business. They may not really have anything specific that they want to say to you. They just still feel energetically tied to you. You see what I'm saying? So you take up a considerable amount of space in their head. All right, well, let's see if they gonna reach out then. Are they taking it upon themselves to reach out and communicate? Are they reaching out to Virgo? Four of Wands reversed. Not unless they see what they would consider to be a good opportunity, and it doesn't look like they're seeing what they would consider to be a good opportunity. Now, what would an ex consider to be a good opportunity? Think about that. Somebody from the past, especially if it didn't end well, which most of the time it doesn't. What would an ex consider to be a good opportunity? A weak point, right? A point of vulnerability. Like you get cheated on. You get dumped. God forbid, Granny's in the hospital. Your dog gets hit by a car. You get fired from your job. Your car breaks down. Something, you know, you get the point, right? So I think they're only going to reach out if they see what they would consider to be a good opportunity. With the Four of Wands reversed, I don't think they're seeing a good opportunity. I don't think so. So it's not looking like it right now. Okay, well, let's get the advice and see if it would be a good idea for you to reach out anyways. What would happen if Virgo just went ahead and reached out anyways? Would that be advised? Or would Spirit advise against that? Ooh, Page of Coins reversed. It says that that wouldn't be a good idea. Let's see why. Why not? Why would that not be a good idea? Because the King of Wands reversed? Because it's like, I don't know if they're mature enough to really like take this seriously. Okay, first of all, this person doesn't even know what they want, first of all. You know, they don't have specific intentions. Like specific intentions would be if this person was thinking, okay, I want to talk to Virgo because I want to apologize for what I did. I want to do this differently, and I hope to have this kind of outcome. And you know, the specific intentions would be they have a thought process as to what it is that they want. This person don't even know what in the hell they want. They're not thinking that far into it. They just feel an energetic tie to you. So if you did reach out to them, first of all, it would probably make them nervous. Probably make them scared. They'd probably get nervous and intimidated. And they would probably try to deflect by playing little mind games with you. And that would result in what? Drama. Now, that's what the cards are saying. Normally, you know that I like to try to bend the advice if I can. My hands are tied with this one. That's what the cards say. That's not what Rich Lop said. That's what the cards said. My hands are kind of tied. I can't really bend that advice very much. Not really. So take that information and do with it what you will. All right, now we're moving on to Capricorn. Capricorn, let's see if this person wants to talk to you. Do they have anything that they want to say? Does this person have anything to say to Capricorn? Ooh, yeah, I think they have a lot of things to say to you. Hang on. Four of Swords reverse, King of Swords. Ooh, Seven of Swords. Okay. All right. So this is more like they know what they want to say to you. I think they know, they already have planned out how they would like to twist and manipulate this situation. I don't know. It's hard to say if they want to talk to you. It's hard to say. Because they already know what they would say to you if you came forward. But what's hard to say is if they actually want you to come forward. That part's not very clear. It's not very clear with the King of Swords, King of Pentacles reversed, Page of Cups reversed. It's not very clear if they actually want to talk to you. Let's see if they're reaching out then. Go ahead and see if they gonna fuck around and reach out. Are they reaching out to Capricorn? Oops. Strength card. Nah, they're holding back. They're holding back and planning what they would say and how they would handle the situation if you reached out. Is what they're doing. Let's get the advice. What's the advice for Capricorn? What is the advice? What's that? Queen of Cups reversed. Don't let this person know how you feel about nothing. Hang on. Don't show your emotions, not just towards them or about them, but your emotions in regards to anything. Because the first fucking thing a toxic person is going to try to do is get an emotional reaction out of you, right? It's the first thing they're going to try to do. They're going to poke and test and poke and test and poke and test to see how they can get you to react. As soon as they get you to react, they're going to use that. They're going to use that and they're going to play with it. So if you don't react to anything that they try to get you to react to, they have no emotional power over you. The question is, do you have the emotional integrity to not react? That's the question. Some of you may. Hey, some of you may. I don't doubt that. But I'm kind of feeling like the majority of you may not have the emotional strength and the psychological strength to not react to them. That takes some strength now. That takes some strength and integrity. And especially for those of you dealing with a situation that ended fairly recently, you may not quite have that strength and integrity just yet. And understandably so. I'm not saying that you should necessarily. Now, if it's been a while, if this is something that ended 6 months ago, 8 months ago, a year ago, something like that, then that's a different story. We need to be doing some work on some healing from this right here. But I'm just going to leave that with you, okay? Go inside and ask yourself, could this person trigger me if they wanted to? Could they? If this person tried to trigger me, could they? No judgment. No judgment. That doesn't make you a bad person. If you could be easily triggered by this person. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But what we want to do is we want to acknowledge that and stay away from people, situations, and scenarios that could trigger us. At least until we do our healing. I'm not saying avoid it, and run from it. But you stay apart from it while you're doing your healing. And then once you get to a point where it's like, shit, this person ain't got no fucking power over me, then come back and start a conversation with this person. But here's the funny thing. By the time you reach that level of emotional strength, emotional integrity, psychological integrity, that much healing, you probably ain't really gonna have much of a desire to talk to or be around this person at all at that point. But that's what remains to be seen. You cross that bridge when you get to it. Okay? So take that information and do with it what you will. All right, y'all. I feel like those were the messages that my Earth sign family needed to hear. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thanks again for tuning in and playing along. Don't forget, the information for scheduling personal readings is right down here in the description of the video. And I'm going to get out of here now, y'all. I wish you love, luck, light, and prosperity on your journey. Stay blessed.